Welcome back, truck driving fans. Jump in our truck and continue our drive. Headed west, going to Washington. Old guy gamer here. Actually, you know what? Before we get started today, we're going to be fixing our truck. We got some sleep, and we are going to head right back to the little workbench check-in point right behind us. There's a new grocery store in town, so my wife took my daughter and they are going to check it out. I did not feel like a new grocery store was exciting enough to take me out on a Friday night. So they're going to tackle that one by themselves while I play a game and post a video. That is the exciting life of a middle-aged parent in the Midwest. Get excited about the new grocery store in town. Alright, let's service this truck, get back up to speed. Oof, 13% on the wheels, 3,000. I pay 200. I still don't understand how they get their numbers, but whatever. At least it's not 3,000. I don't know. Let's see what kind of engine we can get. I might as well just get the biggest engine, right? 1650, 435. I'm just gonna buy it because it doesn't matter. They literally take 0 minutes to do whatever repairs or add-ons you want to do. It's immediate. There's no time delay. It's probably something they should add in the future, but for now, you can do whatever you want. You could lengthen the frame, change the cab configuration, add whatever extras you want, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't ever take any time off of your clock. I pulled in at 3 o'clock, and I'm leaving at 3 o'clock. So I cannot wait to get to the West Coast. Oh wait, it says I can turn right now. We discovered Salt Lake City, discovered a Peterbilt dealership. We're in Utah, and we are still 700 miles away, 14 hours. Let's see what it says from my... It says... I gotta go straight here. I gotta rest in 14 hours, and I'm... Wait. 13:59. 13:52. That means I could... Ugh, stupid stoplights. That means I could really hustle here and finish in one video. Be all the way to Yakima, Yakima, whatever. Yakima? I don't even remember how I pronounced that town earlier, but we'll see how this goes. I don't really have anything scheduled to talk about, but I really want to get to that Pacific Northwest so we can do some shorter videos. Well, that's weird. My steering wheel didn't hold its configurations. Some of the buttons are working, but not all of them. That is very strange. I guess we'll just have to see which ones work and which ones don't. Nope, that one doesn't work. That stinks. Well, whatever. We're gonna get on the road. I don't care if the buttons work on the steering wheel. We'll drive the old-fashioned way. We'll use the keyboard controls. Let's get moving. We'll get on the highway. We'll set the cruise control, and we'll see where this day takes us. It's only 3 o'clock. That means we're scheduled to get in by 5:05 a.m. We could get there and drive through the night. Or we could drive till 9 p.m. and then make another short video. That wouldn't be bad. We could finish up tomorrow. We're not expected in until Wednesday. Oh. Okay, I don't know what happened there. I hit the wrong button, obviously. So we're expected in Wednesday between 3:40 and 10:20 a.m. If we drive straight through, we'll make it, but if I sleep, I won't. But considering I had that little situation back there where I slept twice on accident, I was kind of planning on this job being late. Let me over, buddy. I'm gonna take it even if you don't let me. Well, I don't think we're gonna make it the whole way. We'll probably drive until 9 p.m. so we don't have to drive overnight for so long. We'll sleep. We'll deliver this thing tomorrow on Wednesday during the daylight, but it'll be late. Because I don't think if I sleep for 9, I'll sleep for 8 hours until 5. And then I'll still have 5 hours to get there. I don't think I'll have time to sleep and get there on time, but maybe if we make good time. I've got a new engine. You guys saw that. I just upgraded the engine in this beast. Little day cab with the biggest possible Volvo engine in it. We'll see if we can still make this delivery on time, plus get some sleep tonight. We shall see. This is going to be a wild ride if I'm just hammered down the entire way. There is a new Woodman's grocery store in town. That's where everyone's headed. My wife announced she was walking out the door to go there to look for deals. I happened to be on Facebook when she said it on my laptop in my family room. Turns out my neighbor is there, also checking out the new grocery store. I told you it's big news around these parts. That's married mom life for you. Alright, we're up to 80. Going uphill even. Man, this new engine. Oof. I'll take it. Now I just gotta remember not to get myself in trouble and fly around a corner and put this thing into a ditch. Man, it is pulling hard. 2,000 RPMs at 80 plus miles an hour going uphill. I'm gonna like this beast. And my dog's barking in the background. We'll just pretend she's sitting over there. We'll pretend she's along for the ride today. Utah is one of these states where I've never seen a police officer here. I've never gotten a ticket here, no matter how much I fly around. I don't know if that's just me getting lucky or if it's actually built into the game that there's less police officers in Utah, but something weird going on over here. Weird or great? Yeah, I guess I could use... Forgot I'm on manual turn signals today, no buttons. No steering wheel controls. Whoa. Hit that little bump and it sent me sideways. Bumped me to the right. Almost off the road. That was a very rough curve. So, today is Friday. It is my work Wednesday. It means I started work on... Well, today's my third day of my work week. So I work tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. And I have a glorious Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday days off schedule this week. So that'll be interesting. I actually have a lot of house chores to do around the house this week. It's the first week of September. It's getting to be fall. A little chill in the air. I'm going to ride the motorcycle to work the next couple of days. You never know when the last one, you never know when your motorcycle ride's going to be the last one for the year, so I'm going to try and get a couple more in this weekend. Hopefully the weather stays nice. It's supposed to be 56 degrees tomorrow at 6 in the morning when I need to go to work, so that ought to be fun. But it'll be nice 76 degrees or so in the afternoon when I come home from work. So I'll put up with the cold to get the nice weather in the afternoon. And then we'll spend the 3 days off buttoning up the house for the fall. Got some cleaning up to do in the basement. Probably have to rearrange the garage so that I'll be ready to move the motorcycle into storage and bring out the snowblower. It is too early for snowblower talk, but I'd rather do it now. Get it out of the way, give it a tune-up, make sure it's running. Man, this truck is super fast. A couple of those curves back there I had to actually slow down so it wouldn't tip the thing over. We are in Utah, so get to know this scenery, you know, what little of it there is, because there is new downloadable content coming. The state of Utah is going to be released by the developer of the game. This current Utah that I'm driving through was created by the mod creator that I have on this profile, Coast to Coast. So it's pretty plain visually, but when the developer releases the Utah content, don't know when, just sometime this fall, 2019, or they said 2019, they didn't say fall, but when they release Utah, it will look different, probably considerably different. The towns will be more detailed, the roads will be more in-depth, more small roads, not just the interstates flying through Utah. So we'll get that as soon as possible after it's released. We'll install it on the game and see what it looks like. Excuse me. See what it looks like. I have a feeling you're going to see a lot of that kind of visuals in the new Utah DLC. Lots of... Utah is known for its parks, the great outdoors, so I imagine you're going to see a lot of that. Man, these bumps are just sending me all over the place. Maybe it's because I'm able to keep higher speeds, but man, that one was going straight and it still shook my whole table. I've never actually been to Utah in real life, but I hear it's a beautiful place because of all the nature, the outdoors. And when I think of Utah, I think of the kind of that feature, the desert rock, that kind of thing. Salt Lake City actually looked pretty big when that's the city that we started in for this run. It seemed like a pretty detailed map of a city, you know, for this being the Coast to Coast mod, not the developer. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with the big city when the new DLC comes out. I learned a little bit about my wife this afternoon. We were sitting on the couch. We decided to start looking for houses because we're going to be in the housing market soon. Maybe in the spring. So we were looking at what kind of options we might have when we're looking for our next place to live. And she found something she liked. She wants to go look at it. I'm like, wait a minute, we're just looking. We're not talking about moving right now. It's kind of funny how quickly, because I just brought it up to her today about moving, and it was immediate conversation about looking at houses, looking at places to go, what's the limits as far as geographically, how far we'll travel to still be able to work in the same places. So there'll be lots of excitement coming to our household in the next several months. We'll keep all y'all updated. Of course, the friends will know firsthand from seeing us in person and finding out what we're doing, but I'm sure it'll be a topic of conversation on our channel when we do our ride-alongs. Because I'm sure it's going to be a stressful time, especially for her. But it'll be exciting, I think. I didn't even look at how much this engine cost me, but man, it can pull. I started a Facebook page today for Old Guy Gamer. I put one link up to a YouTube video, just the video where my wife rode along for the first time ever. It's one of the more popular videos on my channel up till now. So if you get a moment, go check that out. I'll keep that updated, post a video every once in a while just to let you. It's not going to be the subscription service like you'll get by clicking the bell on YouTube. You know, that's how you get the notifications on YouTube that I've released a new video, but I'm probably not going to be as active answering comments on the YouTube channel as I will be on the Facebook page. So the Facebook page is where I'll do more interactions with trying to pick out new games to play, maybe sharing how I'm feeling about certain games I'm playing or why I'm not playing some games as much as people might want me to. Because at the end of the day, I just want to play the games that I want to. I'm not here to play the games that everyone else wants to see me play. I'm just here to kind of record what I already have planned to do. This game, American Truck Simulator, is always going to be on my list. Just because I like it so much. I think it's here for the long haul, so to speak. No pun intended. There's a guy on YouTube he's at level 100,000 something, and I'm at level 12 or whatever it is, 14. So I keep saying, what does a person have to do to get to a level 100,000? I can't even imagine that that's possible. So we'll keep playing this game until we lose interest, which I don't think will be for a while. So we'll keep adding these videos. I know they're not the most exciting videos to watch because it's just truck driving. I'd really like to get people to ride along with me a little bit more often, so that way it's more talking on these truck driving games rather than just watching the scenery fly by. But this is really kind of a cool, I don't know if it's a cool idea, but a cool project for me because it gives me a chance to use the YouTube videos and the recording and the making of the videos to talk to people that I want to hang out with, and it kind of forces us to talk to each other, put our phones down, and it seems like these are the videos that people like, the ones where we actually talk to each other and have conversations and see where it goes. I mean, I have some questions that I plan out in case conversation lulls, but man, that bus really got on the brakes hard. You see that? It was a hard nosedive when it was braking. That's pretty funny. But yeah, I like the conversations I've been having with my wife when she does the ride-alongs. The conversation has been really smooth. I haven't really had to use my questions, but the questions are just there as a backup in case there's a lull, so that we can keep the conversation moving. Because I don't want to have her sit in the seat over there and not have a conversation with her, so I have those backup questions just in case. But there's been times when we've sat down. I think I've only asked questions from my list like once. The other times it's all just been free flow conversation that just comes naturally, and we see where it goes. So I'm hoping we get to do more of those in the future. So it's not just me staring at the sunset like this video, talking about, just stream of consciousness stuff, whatever comes up by myself, talking to a microphone with no one else in the room. That's always going to be weird. Because this game allows so much talking, that's what makes it weird. Just making stuff up as I go along. Games like, let's see, what other games do I play? The Division 2 I'm playing right now, that's not a game I plan on finishing. It's just not my style of game that I really love to play. But that's a fun game to talk during, because most of the time it's action. There's a lot of, jaw-jacking going on by the non-playable characters that are yelling at you while they're shooting at you, so I get to be a smart aleck back to them and tough talk the guy I just shot, all that kind of nonsense, crazy stuff. But these are the games with the conversations. Those are the games with the quick one-liners and comebacks and quips and all that stuff. So they're each different in their own right. I think they're both fun to make, funny, but they're not even comparable to each other, just because they're so different. And then I've got the car mechanic series that I play. That's just because I love cars. I love cars. I love driving. And I'm just constantly amazed at that video game, how detailed it can be with taking cars apart and putting cars back together, and the whole business aspect of, building a business around fixing and restoring old cars. That's just fun for me. That's the game that's the hardest to explain. Truck driving has its fans, but it's that car mechanic simulator game that is the hardest to kind of justify why I like it so much. I just do. I was playing it again on my console today downstairs. Not recording it, not trying to make a video out of it, just playing it for fun because I like doing it. So you'll see that game being played on my channel quite a bit into the future. It probably won't be displayed as prominently as the American Truck Simulator or some of the more popular games like Division 2, but it'll always be around. I'm also doing another video series right now. I tried to find a new game that just came out just so I could do something new to try and build the YouTube channel, showing new stuff that people might be watching just to see what the game is about while they're thinking about buying it. So I started this game called Telling Lies, which is basically just a character sitting on a computer screen typing in search terms to look through this database of videos, and there's a series of lies that are kind of hidden in the videos that you're searching through. It's kind of hard to explain. I would just say go check it out and watch a couple of the videos and see what it is. Those videos are easy to keep short. I search 2 or 3 words or 2 or 3 terms per video, so some of them are 10 minutes, some of them are 12 or 15 minutes. I think the longest one is like 23 or 25 minutes. But that is an interesting game because it's so different. It's not a shooter, it's not action, it's all just sitting at a computer desk, trying to figure out what the mystery is, trying to figure out what the big lie is. And by lie, I'm thinking that maybe it's not so much a lie as it is a surprise, because eventually I'll figure out what the big end of the story, the climax of the story is. But right now it's just finding the right words to search so that I can watch the right videos and complete the story, because really that's what it's trying to get you to do, is complete the story, and then it's got a end cutscene that finishes up the game. I'm just not there yet on that Telling Lies game. It's fun because it's different, but it's not the traditional fun video game because there's a ton of action. It's just something you gotta watch and see if you like it, because That game developer has a couple of games out like that now. That's just the newest one. So, a couple of series out now, and we'll keep them coming. I like making the videos. I like playing the video games, obviously. So, we'll keep doing it and see where it goes. Let's see. It is 9:16, so we can put our GPS map back up here. See where we're at. That looks like it's on the other side of the road. There's a little rest stop up there. Hey, Richard made me $2,800. Well, it still says I have half of my rest time available to me, but I'm going to look for a place to stop and end this video so that I can sleep while it's dark and finish out this delivery when it's light out. And I have a feeling, I'm down to less than a quarter of a tank of gas. Didn't even notice that. I was going to say I'm going to fly into this rest stop and just go straight to sleep to see if I can make that delivery window, but I don't think that's going to work. Let me just check this out real quick. So I will be able to gas up and sleep there. That's a relatively easy on-off, so I'm going to hop off here, gas up, go to sleep as fast as I can so I'm not wasting any minutes of my available time poking around. My goal is going to be to make that delivery by 10:20 a.m. And if that means I got to cut some people off or do a little speeding, then that's what I'm going to do, because we're in Oregon. We made it to our next state. But we need to get to Washington by 10:40. A little less than 12 hours away. And I still have some sleeping to do before I get that far. Like I said, we're not wasting any time. Alright, I'm going to fly through this gas up procedure. I'm going to get over there and get to sleep, and then we'll see you tomorrow morning. Come back tomorrow and see how this game ends, or see how this trip ends. And then we'll start exploring the Pacific Northwest. We'll start watching those. We'll start doing those Washington, Oregon, California deliveries. See what the maps look like. Check those out, because I'm kind of getting tired of this coast to coast mod. We'll see you guys next time. Till then.